The controversy surrounding Saturday Night Live (SNL) during its season 50 premiere has ignited a storm of discussions, especially concerning the way the show addressed the personal struggles of Chappell Roan, a rising 26-year-old pop star known for her unique voice and unapologetic honesty. Roan, whose career has taken off in recent months, has been candid with her fans about the pressures of fame, her mental health struggles, and her firm stance on setting boundaries with those who expect constant access to her. However, a sketch from the premiere episode, starring popular SNL cast member Bowen Yang, appeared to directly mock these very struggles, sparking outrage among Roan's fans. The sketch took place during the well-known Weekend Update segment, a platform where SNL often blends topical humor with pointed satire. This particular segment featured Bowen Yang, dressed as Mudeng, a baby hippo who had recently gone viral, making light of the way celebrities, including Roan, are often scrutinized and overwhelmed by sudden fame. Yang, who is known for his sharp wit and thoughtful humor, delivered lines that paralleled Roan's recent public statements about setting boundaries with her fans. "For the past 10 weeks, I have been going non-stop." Mudeng, in full hippo costume, began mimicking the burnout and exhaustion that many celebrities, particularly young women, feel as their fame rises exponentially. What made the sketch particularly provocative was the fact that it seemed to draw heavily from Roan's own words. In an Instagram post from August, Roan had expressed her frustrations with the public's constant demands on her time and energy, writing, "When I'm on stage, when I'm performing, I am at work. Any other circumstance, I am not in work mode. I don't agree with the notion that I owe a mutual exchange of energy, time, or attention to people I do not know." This powerful statement, which resonated with many of her fans who appreciated her openness about the realities of fame, was repurposed for comedic effect in the sketch. Yang's Mudeng, echoing these sentiments, said, "The response has been overwhelming, but it has come to the point where I need to set some boundaries." However, what was meant to be a satire on the pressures of fame quickly turned sour for Roan's fanbase. Many fans were upset that SNL had used Roan's very real struggles with mental health and boundary setting as the punchline for a joke. One of the more pointed lines from Yang's character came when Mudeng declared, "Remember, women owe you nothing," referencing Roan's assertion that she didn't owe her fans anything beyond her performances. Mudeng's exaggerated antics, which included stumbling around in a clumsy hippo suit and joking about biting my trainer's knee, were seen by some as a reductive portrayal of Roan's more serious attempt to take control of her personal and professional life. The backlash was swift and strong. Social media erupted with reactions from Roan's fans, who felt that the sketch not only missed the mark but also trivialized the challenges that women, particularly young female celebrities, face in the spotlight. X, formerly Twitter, became a hub for fans voicing their displeasure. "Something about Bowen being the one to voice this joke, despite his interview with Chappell sympathizing with her concerns less than a month ago, makes me sad," one user tweeted, referencing an earlier interaction between Yang and Roan, where he had expressed support for her boundary setting. Another fan echoed this sentiment, writing, "It is abhorrent for men to continue to mock women for setting boundaries and being open about their mental health struggles." Bowen's participation in this skit is only adding to the insane harassment that Chappell is getting, and I hope she cancels being SNL's musical guest. The timing of the sketch only added fuel to the fire. Roan is scheduled to appear as the musical guest on SNL's November 2nd episode, with comedian John Mulaney hosting. Fans found it particularly strange and unsettling that the show would poke fun at Roan mere weeks before she was set to perform on their stage. SNL making fun of Chappell Roan for having boundaries and struggling with her mental health feels very gross, wrote one Twitter user. Another commented, "I don't understand why SNL is taking these shots at Chappell Roan a few weeks before she is on the show as a musical guest." As the criticism intensified, some fans even encouraged Roan to cancel her upcoming appearance on the show. Queen Chappell Roan, "If you want to cancel your appearance on SNL, I wouldn't be mad. What's wrong with people?" tweeted one fan, reflecting the growing sentiment that Roan should prioritize her mental health over an appearance on a show that seemingly mocked her struggles. Faced with the mounting backlash, Bowen Yang himself took to social media to address the controversy. Posting on his Instagram story, Yang shared a screenshot of a Variety headline that originally stated the sketch mocks Roan, writing, "Oh geez, mocks?" He went on to clarify that the intention behind the sketch was not to mock Roan but to bring attention to the pressures that public figures face. "If my personal stance and this piece aren't absolutely clear in terms of supporting her, then there it is, I guess," he wrote, expressing frustration that the sketch was being interpreted in a way that he hadn't intended. Yang continued his statement by defending Roan's right to set boundaries and take care of her mental health, sentiments that he claimed the sketch was meant to support. "Everything she has ever asked for has been reasonable," Yang wrote. "And even then, we can connect it to another story about boundaries or whatever." During the sketch itself, Yang's character, Mudeng, even directly urged fans to leave her alone, saying, "Let her take as much time as she needs for her mental health." The skit also included a line where Moo Dung lamented how society often puts young women on pedestals, only to later tear them down when they show vulnerability, saying, "This is what society does. It puts young women on pedestals, only to knock them down with shellfish." Despite these attempts to defend the sketch's message, many fans remained unconvinced. For them, the issue wasn't just about whether the sketch was supportive or not. It was about the larger cultural context of making light of a woman's very public battle with mental health. Roan has been open with her fans about her struggles with severe depression, which she revealed after her sudden rise to fame. The pressures of maintaining her public persona, along with aggressive fan behavior, had taken a significant toll on her mental health. At one point, Roan even expressed that she was considering quitting music altogether, saying she could no longer cope with the constant demands for her attention. The fact that the SNL sketch also poked fun at Roan's decision not to publicly endorse a political candidate only added to the controversy. Roan had previously stated that she was hesitant to speak out about political matters, though she did mention she was voting for Kamala Harris in the upcoming election. The subtle jab at her political neutrality felt like another layer of unnecessary scrutiny for a young artist already dealing with so much. As the fallout from the sketch continues, it remains to be seen whether Roan will respond to the controversy or make any changes to her planned appearance on SNL. For now, her fans are standing by her, urging her to prioritize her well-being and reminding her that they support her regardless of her decision. The entire incident has sparked a larger conversation about how society treats public figures, particularly women, who choose to set boundaries and speak openly about their mental health. While satire and comedy are often used to address difficult topics, many feel that SNL missed the mark this time, turning Roan's struggles into the butt of a joke rather than fostering meaningful discourse around the challenges of fame. As the entertainment world watches how both SNL and Roan handle the situation, one thing is clear: this incident has shed light on the complexities of navigating fame in an era where personal boundaries are often blurred and public figures are expected to be constantly available for the public's consumption.